Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. This is Elroy Johnson, and this is another series of Expression Radio. Yes, this is Elroy. Today is another great day to be alive and another great day to be able to be a of a influence to someone else on today. Uh as mentioned, we are in the Student Leadership Revolution series, and today is a continuation of that series. I want to go ahead and go a step further into the series today, introducing really the very first concept that is within my book, and that'll be within the various workshops that I'll be doing throughout the year in different high schools and colleges. And really, the first chapter really gets into the concept of collaboration. Not only just collaboration, but creative collaboration. So we must all learn about the power of collaboration. We must learn not only how to collaborate, but being creative in doing so. Collaboration opens the door to opportunities. The key thing to realize is that we all have something to offer. In collaboration, you want to be able to think outside of the box. Also, it is about not strengthening your own self, but the organization, or even the organization, but creating and developing key partnerships. The question you always want to think about is how to develop relationships with those that you come in contact with. As a student leader, you may be wondering what groups or organizations should you collaborate with. The first thing I always suggest in collaboration is starting on your college campus or on your high school first. This ensures that you cultivate relationships in in your school or campus before actually venturing out into the community. Find ways to co-host events or fundraiser with other organizations or with other individuals. This helps to gain visibility and exposure. The more visibility and exposure, the more impact that can be made. Also, gain respect and support from administrators and teachers or professors. They can provide the additional ammo needed to jumpstart any project. So at this point, you have gained a lot of ground at your school or your college. Now you want to focus on off-site collaboration. Every town, city, and county are willing to support projects, fundraisers, and even sponsorships. The key thing is preparation. In order to gain support from your community, you want to have a game plan that is well thought out. The community is composed of local and corporate businesses, local government, and the general public. Each group mentioned is important to reach out to. For example, small businesses may be willing to sponsor you or allow you to hang flyers. It is also a good idea to have branded material to support the cause. You want to have flyers and a professional summary for your project, the objectives, and how it will be of benefit to the businesses or organizations you approach. Also, you can utilize the power of social media, websites, and blogs to get the information out that will help build a following. Remember to challenge yourself or your organization to think outside the box. The more creative the approach, the more impact that you can expect from your results. So, this has been a chapter on collaboration and building creative collaboration. And I really think that that is important as student leaders, because, as a student leader, I remember the days when I was involved in, several different organizations and groups and clubs, things of that nature. And one of the things that I had found the most value in was being able to meet other student leaders, being able to meet other people, and really in communicating with these different individuals and communicating with these different groups and organizations, I had found joy in finding the likeness of what both organizations had in common. And in that common ground, that's where you can find the beauty of collaboration, being able to together as individuals determine and define that likeness that both organizations have, and in that, being able to develop relationships through hosting events, through hosting fundraisers, through doing community service and doing community service projects within your communities that's literally in your backyard. And and that's where you find the most value. And one question that you want to always ask yourself is, how can you be even creative in these things that you do? And there are so many different ways to be creative in collaboration and in hopes of gaining support and gaining followers for the different things that your organization seeks to do. Making sure that, of course, that within both of the different missions and visions that both of the organizations have, that, the organizations fit that, from, the fundraisers, being able to tie in what that mission or what that vision of what your organization seeks to accomplish. And being straightforward, being, having that branded material, like I mentioned earlier. Your brand is your worth. So for that can be for an individual, that can be for a business, that can be for an organization, that can be for a ministry. Your brand is your worth. So therefore, whatever you have representing that project, whatever you have representing your business, whatever that is that you have representing your organization, you want to make sure that it's clean, that it's professional, that it's concise, that when someone picks up that branded material that's regarding that project, or regarding your business, or regarding that organization, that they feel inspired, that they feel influenced to become a follower, to become a donor, to become a sponsor, to become a affiliate with that product or with that organization or with that service that is being offered. And I think that is really, really, really important. And collaboration, like I said, have many, many benefits that really is beneficial. And key thing, even for student leaders to keep in mind, is that all this is really going to the betterment of improving and building upon the image and the brand of your institution, but also even through building a brand and building exposure through your college campus and through the organizations and the projects that are within that institution. You're also building your self brand. You're building your worth, because you're showing that you're showing your skill sets. You're showing that you are valuable, that you are an asset in that community that you reside in. And that is so important to actually show that. And that's what John C. Maxwell always say, is that we have to influence other people. And really, that is what leadership is. Leadership is influence, being able to influence those. And even at the same time, don't forget to be influenced. Young leaders, don't forget to be influenced, because in order to influence, you must be influenced. That's why the tagline of this show is motivate to influence, influence to lead. Let us let us motivate let's motivate others to be influenced. Let's let's be motivated to be influenced, so that therefore we can influence others to lead, because that same influence we need is the same influence other people need in order to be able to lead someone else. And that's a really important charge to leadership. That's why in this book I made a charge to leadership. The charge to leadership, being that commitment not only to yourself, but being that commitment first to yourself, but being but then secondly being having a commitment to others, because when you commit yourself to leadership, you are committing selflessness. You are committing selflessness in a sense that when you take the charge of leadership, at that point when you make that charge, you are committed to the empowerment and the betterment of other people. Therefore, you're putting yourself to the side. That's why it's called selflessness. Then the second part of commitment is that you're making a commitment to bettering yourself as well, because through bettering others, you are also bettering yourself. One of the things that I feel for me personally is a motivating factor is that, as you're motivating others and as you're encouraging others, it's also important to encourage yourself, to motivate yourself as well, because truly we would not be able to have the motivational encouragement to motivate others if we didn't have that ourselves. And that's something that I find great value in. And sometimes we all have to be encouraged. We all have to be motivated, because we all are individuals. We all are in the flesh. And if you're in this flesh, we all going to have trials and tribulation. We're going to all have ups and downs. But in leadership, what matters is making sure that as we are facing these obstacles in life, that we are taking these obstacles and we are advancing ourselves and learning from these obstacles, so that we make these obstacles into possibilities. That, as I mentioned, we have the mindset of possibilities. So whatever you're going through, whatever obstacles that you see and what other obstacles that you see in others, that you make sure that you define possibilities. You define the possibilities in your life, and when it comes to leadership, that you help others see the possibilities to solutions in those obstacles. So I'm going to let you know also. Like I said, we this is going to be a short broadcast on today, but just to recap on a lot of the updates and announcements for Express Radio and also Expression Enterprise LLC. Very first announcement, as always, we are still making sure that we are going full throttle with Express Radio. Um, I am going to eventually have music on air, um, so that we can have a 24 hour station. So for inspirational type music, motivational type music, as well. Wanting to be able to have sponsors, those small businesses out there that are aiming to better other people's lives, and that wants a little, just a little segment on to be able to share what they do and how they do it. And the next announcement that I have is that we do have the T-shirt of the month, which is explosive purpose. Whatever that purpose being, making sure that purpose explodes out of you to be a influence and an impact to other people. So therefore, that's why I wanted to create this shirt called Explosive Purpose. because truly, let's be explosive about our purpose. Let us explode into our destiny. And therefore, in order for that to happen, we do have to have explosive purpose. We are going to be having other T-shirts, motivational T-shirts that'll be coming out, each month. So definitely look for that. For those that are actually interested in getting an explosive purpose T-shirt, we are accepting pre-orders right now. Pre-orders are for $15, and even after pre-orders over, we will have the shirt still available for $15 a shirt. In order to order your shirt, you can contact me via email. If you have PayPal, you can make your $15 payable to Expression Enterprise LLC by paying to the Expression Enterprise PayPal account, which is expressionenterprise@gmail.com, EXPRESSION, Enterprise, ENTERPRISE. And also, Expression Academy is still up. Expression Academy is a great way for those who want to know more about Expression Enterprise to be exposed. Truly, exposure is the very first element to anything. In order to really make an informed decision about anything, first you have to be exposed to it. So this is why we are exposing people to Expression Enterprise through Expression Academy. Right now, we have one free course available through Expression Academy, Marketing Your Brand 101, which is an awesome introduction into the Expression Enterprise family. Through Marketing Your Brand 101, you get to learn a little bit about your brand identity, how to develop your brand identity. This course was inspired upon the book Marketing Your Brand, Mac Yourself Out. Truly, this is a remarkable book. I'm not just saying it because I wrote it, but truly, it's remarkable in a sense that it's really your game plan. It's really your GPS to establishing your brand and getting your brand up and circulating. Because truly, we want to enhance our brand daily. We want to make sure that as we go throughout the day, as we go throughout the month, as we go throughout the year, that we are continuing to do the things that better our brand and to better us as individuals and everything. So these are the main announcements that we have for Expression Enterprise. Like I mentioned, going back to the actual sponsorship, if you are led and influenced to become part of the vision and to sow that seed into the vision, all you have to do is email me at expressionenterprise@gmail.com. Like I said, the monthly sponsorship rate is $10 a month. So for $10 a month, we will air your commercial on each show. So to do your commercial, you also submit it at that same email address, expressionenterprise@gmail.com. Just a short blurb, just exposing the name of your business or product or service, what does it offer, the benefits, and basically circulating that to me via email, as it will need to be an audio file. So if you are interested, definitely email me there. As always, you can contact me through my means of social media. Two ways to contact me: on Facebook, facebook.com/Elroy.Johnson. Also, you can follow me on my business page, www.facebook.com/Expression Enterprise. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I can be followed at EWJSMS2015. EWJSMS2015. That is my Instagram. And then for all you all that do have LinkedIn, you can follow me on linkedin.com/IN/ Johnson Elroy, all together, all lowercase. Again, LinkedIn.com/IN/Johnson Elroy, all lowercase. And like I said, everyone, I truly hope that as you go through your day today, that always keep on your mind how can how can you influence people, even in influencing people, even if you're not quote unquote have leadership positions or have a management position or whatever the case be. We can still be in the leadership mindset, people. We can still have the mindset of leadership, and really the mindset of leadership is service. How each day can we serve people? How each day can we help someone along the way? That is true leadership. That is how we influence people. People are influenced by what they see. Fluent people are influenced by what they see. If they see good works, they are influenced by good works. If they see bad works, they are influenced by bad works. But we don't want to influence bad works, of course. We want to influence good works. So there we have it, everyone. I truly hope that everyone have a great day today. Enjoy, especially if you're in Virginia. Enjoy this beautiful weather today. I'm not sure, where all my other listeners are from, but here in Virginia, it is a beautiful, beautiful day here in Southern Virginia. The sun is out and shining. First day in a while. Back up to mid 80s temperatures, almost close to 90, and it is truly gorgeous outside. Can't wait to get out today, and today I'll go out, do a little shopping, and go ahead and cook me a little dinner tonight for the family. So truly hope everyone do have some plans, because that's always good to try to do something with your family. So in some form or fashion today, if you have time, be with your family. Do something with your family today, because truly that is really important. Again, you have been listening to Expression Radio with Elroy Johnson. We hope that you continue to stay plugged in with Expression Radio, as we are looking to have great things, more great things happening. Next time we will continue in the Student Leadership Revolution series. Next time we will be talking about that big I word. That's right, that big I word called influence. And with influence comes radical recruitment. So we're going to talk a little bit about radical recruitment. So everyone have a great day. Thank you so much. We love you all. This is Elroy Johnson.